If you think export compliance is just about getting the right HS code and paying the freight bill, you are completely ignoring the one area of global trade that can actually put your executives in federal prison. Welcome back. Today, we are talking about export controls and the terrifying reality of denied party screening. This is no longer a topic just for companies selling weapons or military tech. Due to the massive escalation in global geopolitics, trade wars, and international sanctions, everyday companies selling electronics, machinery parts, and software are getting hit with multi-million-dollar fines. Here is the most dangerous myth in exporting. I sold the goods to a buyer in a friendly country, so what they do with it is not my problem. That is legally, fundamentally incorrect. Under global export laws, you are not just responsible for the immediate buyer on your invoice. You are legally responsible for the end user and the end use of your product. Imagine you are a manufacturer in the UK or the US. You sell a container of standard microchips or industrial drone motors to a completely legitimate distributor in the UAE or Turkey. The money clears the bank, and the goods arrive safely. But a month later, that distributor resells your goods to a sanctioned entity in Russia, Iran, or North Korea. When military intelligence or customs investigators find your company's serial numbers sitting in a sanctioned zone, they do not go after the distributor in the Middle East. They come knocking on your door. They will demand to see your due diligence file. They will ask, what steps did you take to prove that your buyer wasn't going to divert these goods to a sanctioned regime? If your answer is, we didn't check, you are facing strict liability. Government can revoke your export privileges, freeze your corporate bank accounts, and issue fines that wipe out your entire company. So, how do you protect yourself? You must implement mandatory, denied party screening for every single transaction. Governments maintain massive databases of blacklisted individuals, companies, and vessels. You cannot just check if a country is sanctioned. You have to check the specific name of the company, the names of their directors, and the name of the bank processing the payment. And this brings us to the most complex trap of all, the 50% rule. Let's say you run your buyer's company name through the screening software, and it comes back completely clean. They are not on any sanctions list. But unknown to you, that clean company is 50% owned by a billionaire oligarch who is on the sanctions list. By the rule of law, the subsidiary company inherits the sanctioned status of its owner. If you ship to them, you have violated international sanctions. You cannot manage this manually. You cannot have your sales team just Googling customer names. You need automated, trade-compliant software that screens your entire ERP system, every customer, every vendor, every bank, against live global watch lists every single night. Furthermore, you need to legally bind your buyers. You must start using end-user certificates. Before you ship any high-risk goods, make your buyer sign a legally binding document stating exactly what the product will be used for and strictly forbidding them from reselling it to sanctioned territories. If they refuse to sign it, walk away from the deal. The profit from one purchase order is never worth risking the survival of your entire business. Are you currently relying on manual checks to screen your international buyers? You are playing a high-stakes game of roulette. Audit your customer list today. Check your distributors. Know exactly where your products are ending up. Thanks for watching. Protect your business, screen your buyers, and see you in the next video.